Hello again, friend. We are back in East Venice after Cortez dropped another bombshell on us. So, we've decided we're gonna help, and we need to find a bunch of stuff to do it. I actually don't remember, did we have a diary entry? We did. Probably about that stuff. Saturday afternoon. Right, so I get back. No easy task. Believe you me. And Cortez proceeds to finally tell me everything, and we have a plan, which sounds good to me, but then I really don't have much experience with plans. I'm usually like, let's do whatever. But now we have a plan, with a capital P even. Okay, so we, as in Cortez and myself, have to find this guardian guy, the key to his realm, an old stone disc with 4 jewels, and the way back into that place, because apparently nobody knows where it is. Duh. And while all this is going on, I'm supposed to restore balance to chaos. And do the laundry. Probably. To think that 2 days ago, all I had to remember was whether a customer ordered a double decaf latte or a low-fat cappuccino? There's a lot to be said for simple ignorance. Anyways, tomorrow morning I'm off to find whatever information I can on the Vanguard. Yay. Yeah, and the way we're going to find that information is by going to Hope Street to talk to someone named Father Raoul in a cathedral. Because he can direct us to some kid who can help us, apparently. I mean, we'll see. Yeah, I'm like, first let's go to the cafe and check if there's anything going on here. And if not, back home. Hello.
Pulling long hours today, Charlie?
Unfortunately, yeah. Are you staying for the show tonight?
What show?
You don't know who's playing?
I've had a few other things on my mind these past few days, Charlie. Sorry. Anybody good?
Anybody good? Are you kidding? Roy and Dale's playing. It's the first gig on their new tour. Sort of returning to their roots before they do the big venues.
Tonight? Great, that's perfect. Especially tonight. I need some serious unwinding.
Yeah? What's up?
Boy, you can't even imagine.
I just had the weirdest experience of my life.
Weirder than what happened here last night?
Much weirder, trust me. I mean, what happened here could be explained. A hologram, rapture gas, mass suggestion.
That's stretching it a little, don't you think?
What, rather than the alternatives? That we're all either going crazy or that something's breaking through from another world? You don't think that's stretching it?
I don't know what I think, April. I just know that sometimes there are things lurking in the shadows that can't be explained by science. That the world holds more mysteries than we think.
Maybe.
So what's this thing you were gonna tell me about the weirdest experience of your life?
You wouldn't believe me anyway, Charlie.
Try me.
No, really, I can't. It's too much, too close. I don't know if I believe it myself.
Okay. You tell me about it later then, alright?
Maybe. Is Emma around?
Haven't seen her. But she knows about the show, so she'll be here.
When does the concert start?
In less than an hour. I expect the place to be crowded soon, so you should find yourself a spot to sit down.
Thanks, Charlie.
No problem. Later.
Okay, so we can either go to this concert or do the favor we promised to Zach. The thing is, I hate Zach a lot. And April deserves to have some fun. I mean, God, can't they go out any other time? Any other night? Any other day? I mean, just have to be tonight. I'm gonna go with no, it doesn't have to be. If I could... Oh my god, okay. They make it really difficult to get in there.
So where have you been all day? You didn't show up at school, you weren't at work, and then Fiona tells me you're out looking for Cortez again, and on top of that, Zach brags about bagging a date with you. What's up with that?
Oh, shit! Zach! I totally forgot.
I didn't.
He's gonna kill me. If I don't show up, that is.
You mean it's true? You have a date with that asshole? I told him he was full of shit.
I needed some information.
And you sell yourself to get it? April, you're insane. Well, you're just going to have to disappoint him.
I made a promise.
To that sleazebag? That's a promise made to be broken.
You're right. I'm staying here.
Good girl. Now, there are a couple guys you should keep an eye open for tonight.
Me?
I have a boyfriend. You need a boyfriend. You need a boyfriend because I have one and I need somebody to compare boyfriends with. It's not your choice to make, girl. It's just the natural order of things.
I thought we were here to listen to the band.
Sure, from the back, so we can scope out guys' asses.
I don't know which place is weirder, Mercuria or the Fringe Cafe on any given night.
Mark what?
Never mind. So, okay, which guys are we looking for?
Right. Now, you may want to take notes.
I would never stand in the back. They have seats. Seats are always the best. Chapter 3, Friends and Enemies.
Oh, God. Headache. I didn't really have that much to drink, did I? No. But I did travel through a shift into a parallel universe, which would explain this weird compulsion to curl up into a fetal position and go back to sleep. Not that I'm particularly looking forward to it, but I guess I have to go find that Warren guy Cortez told me about down on Hope Street. And hey, like that's not enough. I have to avoid bumping into Zach today. He's probably royally pissed that I stood him up, and Zach's very good at being pissed.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's going to be waiting right outside our door like he always is because he somehow always knows when we're here and where we are exactly. I mean, if he even knows when we're showering. Ugh. Sunday, July 30th, 2209. Sundays are made for sleeping in. Sundays are made for walking around in baggy clothes, watching movies, nursing headaches, and hanging out with your friends at the cafe. Sundays are not made for going to the worst neighborhood in town to find a kid who might be able to give you the information necessary to infiltrate a powerful cult that plans to take over the known universe. That's what Mondays are for. Okay, so the world's in mortal danger and the only thing standing in the way of total chaos is me. And this morning I have to go to Hope Street to talk to this priest called Raoul at the cathedral so that he can tell me where I can find Warren Hughes. Dear Diary, note to self. The next time anybody says the word destiny, run like hell. That's also one of my favorite lines. Do you want to change? It seems like you're always in the same outfit. Any clothes?
When fame and wealth come knocking, I'll buy a wardrobe the size of an ocean liner and fill it with clothes for $1 million. Right now, I'll try to focus on my work. When fame and wealth my suitcase. Bunch of useless old drawings. An empty cardboard box. That's so not interesting.
All right.
I worry about the exhibition coming up in 2 weeks. This is the net result of my work. A pile of nothing. And it's not even a big pile of nothing. I worry... I wonder why it's called a twin bed. There's no way it could possibly accommodate 2 people. Not that I've had a chance to try. I wonder why it's... I don't need to make my bed. It's been too hot to sleep with a cover. Books. I don't read much, but I believe it's important to maintain an intellectual facade. Books. That's my work. It's...
All right, let's go. What do you know? As always, the person we hate the most is always
So you
there.
thought you could stand me up and get away with it, bitch?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry. What did you call me?
We have a date and then you don't show? Leave me looking like a sad prick all night in front of my friends?
I couldn't go, Zach. Get over it.
I don't fucking care. You'll regret fucking with me, bitch. I can promise you that.
I'd call you a bastard if I didn't think you'd take it as a compliment.
If I wasn't such a fucking nice guy, I'd smash your fucking face in, bitch. You're gonna be so fucking sorry you ever fucked with me, April fucking Ryan.
Oh yeah, real nice guy. To echo April's first words about him, what an asshole. Anyway, we have more important things to do.
It's a fact, as in F-A-C-T.
Oh, wait.
Free Access Terminal.
Let's see if Charlie's home by any chance.
Nobody home.
Nobody's ever home. And I can never look at that door. God, why couldn't Emma be the one who lives across from us? Fiona's not here. That is so strange.
They really knew how to design tacky furniture back in the late 22nd century.
That kind of thing. I just heard some water activity. Nobody's here either. Okay, well, I guess let's, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go to the cafe first, because I have to just check, just to be sure. But then we'll go to Hope Street. Looks like we're not doing any painting today, so I'm not even gonna bother going to Lava.
That's Charlie.
I know that.
I hate to say it, but I don't have time to talk to Charlie right now.
Wow. Unbelievable. Okay. And is Emma here by any chance? No. That bread basket is just always there, taunting me. Somehow I never realized that I could just exit from that screen. Good to know. Okay, let's, yeah, definitely not bothering with Vava, clearly. They're like, don't even think about anything else, just get on out of here and go do your stuff. Literally nothing to look at in here. I really like how it's not like the metro is just waiting for you there at all times. You do actually have to wait and wait for the doors to open. Just a nice little touch. Ooh, so many places. Okay, so we have home. We have Hope Street, we have Metro Circle, we have Radio Power Building. Okay, well, let's go on down to Hope Street. Well, that doesn't look like a good situation.
I think he's in trouble.
Me too.
Looks like he knows how to use that steel pipe. The boss man. From his uniform, I'd say he's one of the West Side Kings. They got recruitment posters all over town. Looks like he knows Eddie, the boss man. I think he's in trouble. She's gone.
I always thought this like little bit of green was ooze coming out of her arm, and now with the HD mod I can actually see it's like cloth wrapped around her arm, which makes a lot more sense. Where's...
Cabs never stop on Hope Street.
Oh, there's... Okay, Subway Cathedral. That is... Oh, wait, I see. That's the cathedral.
Gas or water mains, perhaps. Or, sewer pipes. That would explain the smell. Cabs never stop on Hope Street.
Can't even talk to them, interfere in their stuff. That cathedral's really, really secluded, at least from this angle.
Pretty. And considering the neighborhood, it's a miracle that it's still intact. Maybe it's bulletproof stained glass designed for inner city cathedrals.
Bulletproof stained glass designed for inner city cathedrals.
There's something about stained glass windows that immediately puts me in a spiritual mood. There's something about
That's probably intentional.
I wonder how they light those candles. Do they have ladders? Or jetpacks? That's a funky idea. Priests with rockets on their backs. That would give a whole new dimension to evening services. Maybe they're just holographic candles. Maybe they're just holographic candles.
Holographic candles.
Maybe they're just holographic candles.
I like how we can hear, there's like pigeons in here. Alright, I guess let's go deeper. Wait. Let's see, exit. Here. Okay. I was like, I saw there was somewhere to go. Confessionals.
It's a baby angel. A cherub? He's got a red robe wrapped around his posterior, and he looks to be in a hurry. I can't remember reading about this particular incident in the Bible. Maybe it was in the sequel? Nah, that came out only 5 years ago, and this wall painting looks a lot older than that.
I'm sorry, there's a sequel? Do you mean they made a movie of the Bible, or a sequel to the book?
It's a wall painting featuring, amongst other things, a cherub and a long red robe. It's the confessional. It's been more than 2 years since my last confession, but no. I'm not in a mood to be counting beads right now, and with my list of, shortcomings, I'll be counting beads for a very long time. No, not today. It's a priest.
Indeed it is.
Good morning. I'm Father Raoul. You're not a Hope Street regular, are you? I haven't seen you here before.
I don't visit the neighborhood very often, no.
And why should you? It's not a very nice place. This cathedral is all there's left of the hope in Hope Street.
I'm sorry to hear that, Father.
So am I. But we cope. We cope. How may I be of assistance?
Do you know a boy named Warren Hughes?
As a matter of fact, I do. The Hugheses were regulars before they traveled to the colonies. Poor Warren was left an orphan by his family. I haven't seen him for years.
Where does Warren live?
I'm not sure he lives anywhere. But he does belong to a Hope Street gang, the Razor Blades, I believe. They seem to congregate just down the street in Building 87. Be careful, though. Although they're far from the worst gang around here, they're not a particularly friendly lot, and they don't care for strangers.
I can take care of myself.
I don't doubt that. Still, be careful.
Do people still go to church?
Yes, some do. Some do. Religion is pretty resilient.
Religion, sure. But there's so many new religions, and people tend to abandon the old ones, don't they?
They'll be back. The Voltex and the Manus of the world offer only a fleeting chance of material happiness. What they cannot offer is spiritual enlightenment.
So you're not worried about the competition?
We have over 2,000 years of experience and tradition to build on. I don't see us just rolling over on our backs and giving up. No.
Thank you, Father.
Please come by again if you're ever in the neighborhood.
All right. Thanks for that information. I'm not sure why you're giving it to a person that you literally have no idea who they are, but all right. Sunday. I went to the Hope Street Cathedral and met Father Raoul. Nice guy. He told me that Warren hangs out in Building 87 right down on Hope Street. That's Building 87 of the Hope Street projects. Not exactly the friendliest place in town. It's more of a shoot first, then shoot again, then pull the trigger a few more times before asking questions kind of place. And I'm not even sure they bother with the asking questions part anymore. Well, hopefully things go okay.
It's Father Raoul.
Actually, does she have anything else to say about herself, even though she's wearing the same clothes?
Kind of unsettling to be so aware of myself all the time. It's out of order. I think I'll just take the stairs. It's a boy. Looks to be about 15 or so.
Why would we have a hand for him?
Nah, he's sweet, but a little too young for me.
How do we know he's sweet? Or do you just mean... No, I'm gonna assume this is a case of the devs kind of jumping the gun on the description rather than her meaning it another way, because I don't want April to be that kind of person, and I don't think she is.
Can I talk to you for a minute? What's your name?
What's yours?
April Ryan.
Lucky you.
You know where I can find a kid named Warren Hughes?
Who's asking?
I am.
Warren Hughes. Never heard of him.
Alright, well, I guess you can't help me.
Nope. Nobody can.
What do you mean?
A nice, pretty girl like you in a neighborhood like this, asking all the wrong questions. You're heading for some serious trouble, you know.
I can take care of myself.
Mm-hmm. Sure you can. The thing is, there are 4 guys waiting downstairs for you to come back out, and they can take care of themselves real good.
Don't threaten me.
I ain't threatening you, girl. I'm just telling you how it is. You're in deep shit, and you've only got yourself to blame.
What do you want from me?
Should have asked you the same question. Except I don't care. You should have thought twice before coming after me.
After you? I didn't come... So you're Warren?
What? Like you didn't know?
No. Cortez told me your name, where to find you, but...
Hold on. Cortez? Old Spanish talking dude. Real crazy in the head?
That's a fair description, yeah.
Shit. You're not a cop. Social services? Corporate?
No, I'm a friend of Cortez. He said to look you up.
I haven't seen Cortez in a while. Not since before. So what does Senior Cortez want with me?
We need some help.
What kind of help? Look, I gotta stay incognito most of the time now that corporates and cops are stepping up their search for us. I can't go risking my ass for nobody. Not even Cortez.
That's all right. I just need some information on a group called the Vanguard and their leader, Jacob McAllen.
Oh, sorry. Never heard of those guys.
You wouldn't have. They keep to themselves, and they got some kind of cover operation going. But I don't know what it is, and...
Need to find out? Alright, here's the thing. I got a friend who might be able to help you out.
Great.
Hold on. Before I use up my favors with him, I need you to do me a favor in return. Probably even help yourself out at the same time.
Fair enough. What do I have to do?
Easy. Break into the Newport Police Department computer archives. Get me some information on my family. Destroy my criminal record and get the hell out of there. Preferably alive.
You want me to risk my life for a personal favor?
If you don't do this for me, I won't help you out. Besides, there's probably some information on the... Vanguard's, was it? In the archives. And that information will be valuable to my friend if he's gonna help you out.
I'll do it.
Smart decision. So here's the thing. My dad doped out on raps and seduced by commercials. Sold out our whole family to the shiny happy colonization program for a lifetime supply of the big R, the rapture. He neglected to ask his lovely wife and children, and the corporates didn't care. One day they came to pick up my mom, my sister, and me. I got away though, snuck out the window. I spent the next 2 weeks in a dumpster.
And your family?
And that's just it. I don't know. Off to the colonies, of course, but which one? I don't know. Sometimes they split up families too. You know, they don't tell you that in their ads. I don't give a shit about my dad, and my mom, she's tough. She can take care of herself, but I want my sister back. We were real tight. I'm not gonna let them use her in the mines and factories out there.
So, you want me to find out where they took your sister?
That's it. You're catching on. You do that for me, and delete my criminal record at the same time to get them damn corporates off my ass. I'll give you all the help you need.
Where's the police station?
Take the subway to Metro West. You'll come out on what they call Cop Street. You'll see the NPD headquarters down the block. You can't miss it.
I'd better get going.
Be cool, eh?
I'm always cool. More Sunday stuff. At this rate, I'll have to get a new diary by the end of the week. Warren Hughes wasn't a bad kid at all. Just an unlucky one. He acted tough, but I could tell he was a sweetheart. Anyway, he's willing to help, but I gotta do him a few favors first. I even get to play the criminal. Joy. His sister and parents were sent to the colonies, and he wants to find out where they went, so I have to dig through the police archives to get a hold of whatever information I can. At the same time, while I'm in there, I should also look up the Vanguard, or the Church of Voltec, which is like their cover here in Stark. Alright, so we gotta help Warren out. Poor kid guy. His whole family taken away like that, and him too, almost.
Another unfortunate victim of the Anglo-Pacific Wars of the 90s. Another unfortunate victim of the Anglo-Pacific Wars of the 90s. It's your garden variety robotic roadblock. You see them all over this pothole-infested town. There's a small control panel on it. The display reads 3018.
Why do you have to walk around that?
It's a garbage container, and it's mostly empty, save for a couple of sticky old newspapers and bottles.
I see now that the perspective there just was not working. Oh, okay.
This is so gross. And me in my favorite shirt. Hey, is that a fur mitten? Oh, no, it's a dead rat. I'm not gonna check out that other mitten in the corner. I think it just moved.
Ugh.
How utterly pointless is this? And I'm starting to reek a little of odor crap, too.
I mean, I didn't think you were gonna just jump in there.
I do all my grocery shopping at T-Rex. Not that their food is particularly good, nor their prices particularly low. I just love their ads. They're très cool. Especially the one where they built an actual-sized robot dinosaur and sent it out to mangle a competing chain of grocery stores. For real. I don't know if anybody got hurt, but man, that campaign kicked ass.
I can't believe somebody actually goes somewhere based on an ad.
T-Rex. Proving once and for all that brute force advertising is the way to go. It says Calavera Crossing MCW, and the street ID number is 0092.
Yeah, this is a lot of running.
It says Threadbare Lane, MCW, and the street ID number is 3018.
Is that what this one was? I'm assuming so. Or wait, no, the roadblock.
There's a small control panel on it.
Yes.
The display reads 3018. It says Calavera Crossing MCW, and the street ID number is 0092.
Oh no, wait, no. Wait, no, not getting in there again.
Perhaps if I try entering the idea of the intersecting street, the roadblock will move.
Yeah. I don't know for what purpose, but... Oh, I don't even have to put it. She just does it. Okay. Oh, the perspective of this trash can makes a lot more sense now that I can see it. Why does she not just walk in the middle of the street, though? Oh my god. Okay, anyway.
It's an automated garbage truck. They crisscross the town emptying containers and running people over.
Running people over? Jeez. Okay, well, let's just go to the police station. We're just interfering with the garbage for no reason. Action Metro Channel News. Breaking news.
This is Lucinda Carlisle reporting live from just outside the Metro Precinct Police Station, and I bring you today a senseless and tragic display of technology gone wrong. In the carnage you see behind me, medical drones are digging through the rubble of a crashed shuttle for the remains of over 100 people who lost their lives today in an accident that could and should have been prevented. Only hours ago, a brave New World Airlines shuttle carrying starry-eyed colonists to the Metro Tower experienced an engine failure and came roaring down on this street without warning, crushing 3 cars and burying 9 innocent pedestrians and 2 would-be carjackers. The cause of this human tragedy? As of yet, there is no official report. We can only speculate, and speculate we will. Was the pilot drunk? Was he hopped up on Amethyst? Was someone aboard carrying a bomb? Did the manufacturers of the shuttle, Monster Limited, skimp on a part and import it from a bootleg factory in Germany? The truth could be any or all of the above. But whoever is responsible, and whatever the punishment, it won't bring any of those bloodied, mangled corpses to life. It won't bring Teresa Roseman, mother of 3, back to her husband, Marty. That loss is forever, and a huge cash settlement can only ease the pain. It can never remove it altogether. Only expensive brain surgery or personality modification through proprietary drugs can do that. The exact death count is still under wraps, and work will continue throughout the day to identify the thousands of body parts that are being picked one by one from the twisted wreckage of BNWA Shuttle 709. What repercussions will this accident have in our city? Probably none. You fly a shuttle, you take your chances. This is Lucinda Carlisle, reporting live for the Metro Channel Action News. Back to you, Lisa and Dan. Are we clear? How did I do? And what are the ratings? 5 million? That's it? 5 million? Jesus, we've lost out to reruns of Gillian's Island? What the fuck, Gregory? Why the hell did you... Yeah. Don't give me any of that shit. You were the one who said this would broaden my audience. I should have stuck with the game shows. Jesus!
Mission 5.
Okay. That was a lot. I did like how it turned into a news thing. Just as like a little fun Easter egg type thing. Easter egg is probably not the right term for this, but yeah.
It's a police officer. He's guarding the wreckage.
The fact that April just walked up and stood directly behind her and nobody said anything. Cop didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. People on camera, nobody.
It's a high-voltage laser perimeter fence. The color indicates that they're using military-grade lasers.
Why do you know that? And then she just runs away. She doesn't like casually stroll away. No, she runs.
If I'm not completely mistaken, and if I remember my tech classes correctly, that's an anti-gravity control unit. It looks fully intact.
Also the fact that was it the airline or the ship or whatever called Brave New World? Like, y'all really love your references. Oh, wait, I wanted to talk to him, because I gotta talk to everybody.
Move along. There is nothing to see here.
Except for that crashed hovercraft.
Nah. You see those everywhere these days.
Sorry?
Dime a dozen.
Crashed hovercraft are a dime a dozen?
15 a week, ma'am. At the very least. In this city alone.
But they say it's the safest mode of transportation available.
Statistically, yes. Unless you're aboard one of the buggers. Then your chance of survival drops drastically.
That makes no sense.
What?
They're the safest mode of transportation, if you stay on the ground. The chances of being hit by one going down are relatively low.
Thanks for ruining my trust in modern technology.
We're here to protect and serve.
Isn't it the other way around?
Just keep it moving, ma'am. Nothing to see here.
Except for you, officer.
Mission 5.
Hey? Me?
I always did love a man in a uniform.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm gay. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Except for the escaped convict right behind you.
I'm on special duty today, ma'am. So that escaped convict will have to take care of himself. After all, who'd guard this perimeter in my absence?
Me? I'll be good.
That was a rhetorical question, ma'am. You are not qualified. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Except...
I won't tell you again, so move along. There is absolutely nothing to see here. Nothing. Jeez, don't you people have anything better to do?
Are you feeling all right, officer?
Thank you, ma'am. I'm fine. All the dust from the debris is just choking me up.
I think the voice for this guy is the same one who voices Captain Nebove. Well, anyway, we're not getting anything out of him, so whatever. Those are some loud steps, man.
The doors are closed.
Oh, I think the sign says PD.
Newport Police Department. It's a holographic sign.
Wow. That is... These are some intimidating sounds, I gotta say.
It's a police officer. He's guarding the entrance. Hey! How do I get into the station?
That is the question, is it not?
Pardon?
To get in or not to get in? That is the question.
Good grief, more weirdos.
Oh, I'm not a weirdo. I'm an actor.
No offense, but isn't that an oxymoron?
Lady, you are the cruelest she alive.
Also pretty sure this is the voice of the talking bird.
How do I get into the station?
You don't. Not today.
But I need to get in. What if there's been a crime?
Good point. I guess you need to report it via one of the many kiosks installed throughout the city, or by contacting an officer of the law.
Like yourself?
I am but a humble servant of Her Majesty, and I'm actually assigned to Vice, so don't bother.
If you're assigned to Vice, what are you doing out here? Guarding a door.
Any chance you'll let me through?
Shower me with sweet forgiveness, Princess, but unfortunately, I cannot. The doors ain't working.
The doors aren't working?
They're not. Good lord, I must report this immediately, after I'm done with my policing exercise.
Did you say the doors weren't working?
Ah, correct. The only things getting in and out of the station today are police officers, prisoners, and garbage.
Aren't
My
they all
favorite.
pretty much one and the same thing?
Cutting words from a wench's barbed mouth?
What did you call me?
Sweet princess.
That's more like it. How are you able to bring garbage out and prisoners in when the doors are broken?
These doors don't work, but the gate downstairs does. Of course, you can only get through that inside of a vehicle. The security measures are quite extreme.
Like how extreme?
Can you say radiation poisoning?
My god.
Why were you parading back and forth like that?
I am practicing the fine art of policing you.
It doesn't look like policing. It looks like acting.
It looks like walking.
Bollocks! And I thought I was making progress.
Maybe if you tried being a little less rigid?
Yeah, but it's this bloody suit. It makes everyone move the same way. I'm not able to release the character.
Are you an actor or a cop?
Both, darling. Both. I am an actor, but I will portray an officer of the law in my next motion picture. It's called Mad Cop 2. I play the Mad Cop's friend, the somewhat ticked-off cop.
I think I saw the first one. It stunk.
I agree. But this one has a certain, je ne sais quoi, flair that the original lacked.
You mean more violence, more sex, less plot?
That's it.
So you're doing research for your next role?
Indeed, my fair maiden, I am. I have been assigned to a squad to capture the essence of Her Majesty's honorable service.
And what squad would that be?
Vice.
Okay.
Thanks, and good luck.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. Farewell, princess. Till we meet again, farewell.
That was a lot. An actor cop. I mean, they allow a guy who has no experience just be a cop because he's an actor. I think that tells us all we need to know. Well, this suddenly is making a lot more sense. Garbage. Because we're not a police officer, and we're not a criminal, and we're not gonna commit a crime solely to get in there. Because then we're not getting in where we want to get in. Let's see if they pick up the trash now. Although I noticed that the trash vehicle, I can't think of the right term, just drove right by it. So I'm not entirely sure it's gonna work, but let's see. Okay, I guess that was just because I wasn't in there.
Keep it close to yourself.
Oh God.
That was so gross. The things I do to save the world, I mean that smell, that sticky stuff, the way that rat just wouldn't let go. Disgusting. Not to mention the fact that I really, truly stink. I don't think this is ever coming off. I'm gonna stink like fish heads and moldy pizza for the rest of my sorry life.
That April's accent just went really, I don't even know, like, was that New York or something? Anyway, we made it into the police station, and time to get to work on the real stuff. But that's enough for now, so I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.